Okay, so I wanted to go over the quick replay today that I got sent in, and if you want to send in replays, you should enter in the Discord server or whatever. I'll probably look over them and decide whether I want to actually include them in the replay video, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this is sent in by the guy I'm going to put in the title, and I forgot exactly how the game goes, but I just wanted to go over this because you can learn some things from it. Now, he's in the 4-2-2. Already, I don't think that his choice of ammo is very wise, considering that the second HE basically shouldn't run, especially for this. But I'm assuming he's running calibrated, which is good. He pins some good shots there in the game, and he does a good amount of damage. Now, what you're going to notice is that there's a lot of notable players in both teams, and so knowing this, he's going to go far right. And he goes far right, even though most of his team doesn't follow him that way. But even though he made that mistake, he corrects it. I think unless the entire team is going right on this map, Mayan Ruins, it's a very bad idea to just go completely alright. Because what you're doing in this position here is you're making it very hard to run away. And you're going to see, as he runs away, he's actually going to have some trouble evading shots half the time. So he's going to poke up here and try to get some shots off, but he's going to realize very quickly, if you look at the knee out here, his team is completely just away from him, so he's going to run from that. And he was actually getting a little lucky here. He spots a couple of vehicles, which is very useful for his team. I think that spotting is probably worth maybe like 1 or 2 hits on his tank, but as he gets under his guns, then he's done with that. Now he's going to poke up mid, which is what he should do in this situation, because it gives him the opportunity to run away while still doing damage. He's going to poke into this oblivious E100, he's going to take his time and aim, but the gun on this thing is kind of shit. He's going to put a shot into the drive wheel and get damage. Very good of him, and also the E100 doesn't have a gun person to reliably hit him and pen him, which is good. And you're going to see here that he just fires Hesh because he doesn't have any other option. And that's what you have to do in if you 4-2-2 and you don't really have anything to fire. I really wouldn't recommend driving this vehicle, but it is what it is. He pokes up too far, but the E4 is... I don't know who the fuck drives an E4. There's really no reason. Whatever. I guess that bounce was deserved. But yeah, it's not really that noteworthy of a game. But what he's gonna do is he's never gonna really push too far into the action. He's not gonna like go out into the city or whatever. He's gonna stay close to where his team is, and he's just gonna provide damage. And he's finally gonna get Hesh into that 57 there, and he's actually gonna get a really good shot in a few seconds here, which I was actually pretty impressed by in this game, because the Hesh is actually pretty useful, and it's very situational. Because of that, you have to know what situations to replay the every torch you're doing. He guarantees the clear in the 57, that was really impressive. I assume he's running calibrated, and now you're just gonna see this thing do its crazy DPM. But yeah, if you make a mistake early like that in the game, the earlier you can recognize that you made a mistake and you have to run, the better. Because as soon as you do, you're going to be able to save yourself so many more hit points. If I were him in this situation, I would not tunnel the Vickers because there's already 2 vehicles close to him. I would jump off the bridge with one of my tracks completely adjacent to the edge that I hope to land on to minimize the fall damage, and I would just go for one of those vehicles, because now the Vickers is one shot. He's down here, so it's going to take a long time to climb back up and do damage, but it is what it is. I'm going to fast forward that. Bit of a lesson in farming there. He's actually able to penetrate the back of the Yagdpanzer. Pretty good move in general. I don't think this thing is the greatest tank ever. It's pretty situational. If your hand's on it or whatever, I'd like to see more replays of this thing, because I really want to get to know its place in the meta. If you have any vehicle replays or whatever you want to send in, or any video suggestions, let me know. If you made it this far in the video, drop a like, a subscribe, maybe even a diamond pickaxe, and maybe see you in the next one.